You have Nick Wright blaming them. You have all of these other people mad at the Lakers. And now it seems like, because ESPN is the LeBron James network, we all know that Malika Andrews is joining the fray. And now she's talking about the Lakers are in danger of falling out. I can't make this stuff up. We got an article here from fadeawayworld.net. We want to put up the headline. It says, Malika Andrews says the Lakers are in danger of falling into the NBA play-in. The NBA play-in. Oh, I can't wait for the season to start. Malika Andrews says the Lakers are in danger of falling into the NBA play-in.
The gloves are finally off, and the media's sudden attack on the Los Angeles Lakers has fans asking one question: what changed overnight? For years, many of the same voices defended everything surrounding this franchise. Now, the narrative has flipped completely. The criticism is relentless, and some believe this isn't a coincidence. The moment the Lakers reportedly signaled that the LeBron James era was coming to an end, the conversation changed instantly. The praise disappeared. The protection seemed to vanish. Instead, major sports personalities began pushing one explosive claim after another, leaving many fans wondering whether this is genuine basketball analysis or something much bigger. Now, one of the loudest debates in the NBA is impossible to ignore. Is Malika Andrews right that the Lakers are headed for a complete collapse without LeBron James, potentially falling all the way into the play-in tournament? Or, as some fans argue, is this simply another media-driven narrative designed to punish the franchise for finally turning the page? This debate has divided the basketball world, and the evidence on both sides might surprise you. So, where do you stand? Drop your opinion in the comments below, because this story gets even more controversial from here.
There's been a lot of hating that's been going on with the Lakers. There's been a lot of switching up that I've been seeing from a lot of the people in media. A lot of the people in media that would always give the Lakers a shot every single year going in, all of a sudden now don't believe in the Lakers. Look at Nick Wright. Nick Wright used to, the Lakers could do this, the Lakers could do that. Remember he was doing his dumbass King of the Hill? The Lakers could do this, the Lakers can do that. But the minute the Lakers said no to LeBron, all of a sudden people started getting mad at them. Richard Jefferson said they're going to have a very interesting next 5 years. Like as if they didn't have, the last 5 years was just not full of total ineptitude. You have that. You have Nick Wright blaming them. You have all of these other people mad at the Lakers. And now it seems like, because ESPN is the LeBron James network, we all know that Malika Andrews is joining the fray. And now she's talking about the Lakers are in danger of falling out. I can't make this stuff up.
The hypocrisy across sports media has reached a breaking point, and fans are starting to notice. Almost overnight, the narrative surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers has completely flipped. For years, major networks repeatedly portrayed the Lakers as legitimate championship contenders, with many analysts confidently insisting they had what it took to win it all. Few embodied that confidence more than Nick Wright, who spent years pushing the idea that the Lakers would become a completely different team once the playoffs began. Even after disappointing exits, including their loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves, or when roster flaws became impossible to ignore, fresh explanations always seemed to appear. But the moment the Lakers reportedly decided to move in a different direction, refusing to build entirely around LeBron James and signaling a new chapter for the franchise, everything changed. Suddenly, many of the same media voices reversed course, fueling a new wave of criticism. Now, the biggest question isn't just whether the Lakers made the right decision. It's why the media narrative shifted so dramatically in the first place.
But if you go look at the success he had during his tenure with LA, his stretch of 8 years was on par with Shea's years. Shea's going to get a statue in OKC.
Right.
It's on par with Jokic. But somehow in LA, people are like, they glad that he's gone. Did you all forget what it looked like before he got there?
It was boo-boo.
It was boo-boo.
Yeah.
And so that's, to me, when I start to see all these people, especially Lakers and LA people.
Then the backlash exploded. Richard Jefferson warned that the Lakers could be headed for a troubling next 5 years, while critics questioned whether the previous 5 seasons under the LeBron era had truly been any more successful. At the same time, Nick Wright accused the organization of showing a lack of loyalty, adding even more fuel to a debate that has quickly turned into one of the NBA's most polarizing storylines.
Malika Andrews is joining the fray, and now she's talking about the Lakers are in danger of falling out. I can't make this stuff up. We got an article here from fadeawayworld.net. We want to put up the headline. It says, Malika Andrews says the Lakers are in danger of falling into the NBA play-in. The NBA play-in. Oh, I can't wait for the season to start. It says the Los Angeles Lakers will enter the 2026-27 NBA season with almost a brand new roster, and Malika Andrews think they'll take a step back from last season. When discussing whether the Lakers or the Boston Celtics will exceed expectations on NBA Today, Andrews revealed she expects the team to be in the same boat. I see both teams as having actually fairly similar paths, Andrews said. They're both going to be fighting to be the sort of in that top six, maybe in danger of falling out of the top six in the league.
The debate escalated again when Malika Andrews weighed in on ESPN's NBA Today, delivering a prediction that immediately sparked controversy. As highlighted by fadeawayworld.net, Andrews argued that the Los Angeles Lakers are in real danger of slipping into the play-in tournament next season, comparing the Lakers' outlook to the Boston Celtics. She said the two franchises are on completely different trajectories, predicting Los Angeles will take a significant step backward. According to Andrews, the Lakers won't just be chasing a top six seed. They could end up battling for the 7th or 8th seed in the Western Conference, a take that has ignited fierce debate across the NBA world.
Now, the Lakers haven't finished outside of the top four in the Western Conference since J.J. Redick took over as head coach in 2024. They were the third seed in 2024-25 with a 50-32 record, and the fourth seed in 25-26, 59-29 record. It says Redick, of course, had a certain LeBron James assistance. You see, it's because of LeBron James. Redick had a certain LeBron James' assistance in those two seasons, and that is no longer the case. James is amongst the many notable names who have departed from the Lakers this offseason, with Marcus Smart, Rui Hachimura, Luka Kennard also heading out of town. Luka Dončić and Austin Reaves are now the only two key pieces left over, and they've seen the Lakers bring in the likes of Walker Kessler, Quentin Grimes, Sandro, I can't pronounce his last name, Colin Sexton, Kevin Looney, Zaire Williams, and Matthias Thybulle. It is an interesting collection of players.
Critics say that narrative ignores the facts. Since J.J. Redick became head coach in 2024, the Lakers haven't finished outside the top four in the Western Conference. They earned the number 3 seed with a 50-32 record in 2024-25, then followed it up with a 59-29 season and the number 4 seed. Yet some media voices now imply those wins disappeared the moment LeBron James left. The reality is the front office didn't stand still. They committed to a younger, more athletic roster built around Luka Dončić and Austin Reaves. They reinforced the team with Walker Kessler, Quentin Grimes, Sandro Mamukelashvili, Colin Sexton, Kevin Looney, Zaire Williams, Marcus Smart, Rui Hachimura, Luke Kennard, and Matisse Thybulle. And according to Lakers insider Jovan Boha, people inside the organization recognize the roster looks dramatically different, but remain highly optimistic about the franchise's new direction. The question now is whether the skeptics or the Lakers will be proven right. Supporters of the Lakers believe this roster has far more offensive firepower than critics admit. With Luka Dončić running the offense and Austin Reaves as a secondary playmaker, many expect one of the NBA's most explosive attacks. Yet analysts on ESPN continue to question whether a team built around Luka and Reaves can defend at a championship level, raising doubts about Walker Kessler's ability to anchor the paint and arguing that even a potential Rob Pelinka sign-on trade for Jonathan Kuminga wouldn't fully solve the problem. Critics of that narrative point to another question. How strong was the Lakers' defense with LeBron James on the floor? Some analysts argue that defensive metrics from the past 2 seasons painted LeBron as one of the team's weakest defenders statistically, while others dispute that conclusion. Either way, supporters believe the defensive concerns are being amplified now, despite many of the same issues existing during LeBron's tenure, when far fewer media voices made them the center of the conversation. Whether you agree or disagree, one thing is clear. The debate surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers has become one of the most polarized stories in the NBA. Many fans believe ESPN and several national analysts have become far more critical of the franchise since LeBron James' departure, while others argue the skepticism is justified. Either way, the spotlight is now firmly on a younger Lakers core, led by Luka Dončić and Austin Reaves. The road won't be easy. The Oklahoma City Thunder, San Antonio Spurs, and the rising Houston Rockets all present serious challenges, while teams like the Denver Nuggets, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Los Angeles Clippers remain dangerous despite their own question marks. Still, Lakers supporters believe Rob Pelinka has built a deeper, more balanced roster featuring Walker Kessler, Marcus Smart, Quentin Grimes, Matisse Thybulle, and others that is capable of competing for a top 4 seed in the Western Conference, not merely fighting for a play-in spot. That is why predictions from Malika Andrews on NBA Today have generated so much controversy. If this revamped Lakers team thrives behind Luka and Reaves, the entire conversation could change once again. If it struggles, the critics will say they saw it coming. Either way, this season is shaping up to settle one of the NBA's biggest debates. And while everyone is focused on Los Angeles, some believe the bigger storyline may actually be unfolding in Philadelphia, where the newly assembled clutch sports-backed super team will face enormous expectations. The truth always comes out once the games begin. Narratives can dominate headlines, but the standings decide everything. So let's see who was right. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more unfiltered NBA analysis without the media noise, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Hoop Lab, turn on notifications, and let me know in the comments. Are the Lakers legitimate contenders? Or are the critics right about their future? We'll be covering every major NBA storyline all season long.